What's up, guys? Welcome back to the R&D garage here at Vintage Air. I'm Billy. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install your condenser kit on your 65-66 Chevy Impala. Let's go get some tools and get after it. Moving on to our disassembly steps. We have to go ahead and remove our cooling fan, our radiator spacer, fan shroud if it has, our grill bracket, and our hood latch bracket, battery and battery tray. That's going to give us room to go ahead and install our condenser. You might notice that there's some other things here missing, but that's because we're installing a whole kit on this car. You're not going to have to do that if you're just installing the condenser. Moving on to our core support modification. Our next step is going to be removing these two OEM U-nuts from the core support. Okay, a couple of things you're gonna need. Your core support template, two of your OEM core support bolts, and a wrench to tighten them up. So our next steps are gonna be, go ahead and use the template, drill your pilot hole, remove your template, and we're gonna enlarge that pilot hole to 1.25 inches. Next, we're going to install our dry bracket and our mounting brackets. Okay, we're going to start off with our J-nuts. We're going to install from left to right here in space 1 and 3, top and bottom. And then the 7th and 14th hole for our mounting bracket. Then we're going to come back with our dry bracket, install it on to your J-nuts with 4 number 8 screws. Just like that. Next, grab your upper bracket. Go ahead and install two 5/16 U-nuts on it. Now the bend goes toward the back. Go ahead and install with 2 number 8 screws. Go ahead and flip our condenser over. Easiest way, take your lower bracket and you're gonna put it on the first and the last hole, and that'll show you exactly where your J-nuts need to go. Go ahead and install your J-nuts and then install your lower bracket. All right, we're gonna install our dryer and our number 6 hardline. Go ahead and install your dryer. Notice you're gonna have a sticker on it. It's gonna say the outflow. So it flows from the condenser out to the evaporator, okay? Just make sure we get it right. We're gonna go ahead and install our 1/4 star washer nut on here, on the bracket. I'm gonna leave it loose because we're gonna have to adjust for the hard line, okay? Go ahead and remove your cap. Move your cap on your hard line. lubricate your O-ring. Put a little bit on the threads. Your condenser. Drop a little oil on those threads. Lubricate this number 6 O-ring right here. Go ahead and install. Okay, now that we have that in place, go ahead and tighten your 1/4-20 on your drive bracket. Use a backup wrench on your condenser and tighten your hard line. Tighten up here at your dryer. Okay, binary switch installation. Go ahead and remove this cap from your dryer. Make sure the O-ring comes off with it. Go ahead and get your binary switch. Now, the binary already comes with an O-ring. That's the one we're going to use. 2 are included with your dryer, but we're going to use the one on the binary switch itself. Okay, bam. Now we're gonna move to the car with the whole assembly. We're gonna go ahead and install using 2 OEM bolts. The top bracket is gonna go in behind the core support. All right, next we're gonna install our grill bracket, and it's going to sandwich the condenser bracket against the core support using your OEM hardware. All right, now that we have our grill mounting bracket in place, go ahead and tighten up all your hardware. Remove your 2 OEM bolts from the upper bracket on the condenser and reinstall your hood latch bracket using all the OEM bolts. We're going to install our number 8 hardline, slide it through the core support hole we drilled, and loosely attach it to your condenser. We're going to go ahead and install our number 6 hardline onto our dryer and insert it through the same hole as the number 8. Lubricate your O-ring. Now we got our hard lines in there. I haven't tightened them yet because we're going to install our 2-hole grommet. It'll make it a lot easier to get in there. Once we put this in, go ahead and tighten up all your hard lines. Make sure you use a backup wrench where you need to. Moving on to our final steps. We're gonna go ahead and install our number 2 and our number 4 8 clamps on our hard lines with our hard line support bracket and 2 1024 Phillips head screws and stall washer nuts. All right, our last step is going to be drilling a mounting hole into the core support using the hardline bracket as a template. Then you're going to attach it to the core support with a number 10 sheet metal screw. Okay, so this concludes our condenser installation on our 65-66 Chevy Impala. If you're done with your installation, go ahead and put all your parts back on and get ready to rock and roll. From Vintage Air, I'm Billy. Be cool. If you need any parts for your system, make sure you call our sales guys. They're very knowledgeable and can help you out. And if you have any problems with your installation, make sure you call our tech team.